Hi guys, in our last video we introduced casting and we saw that we could convert a string to integer. Today we're going to look deeper into casting. So I'm going to open my VS Code where I have all our files. I'm going to create a script called casting.py. Okay, so what is casting? Casting allows you to convert one data type to another data type. In our previous example, we converted one data type, which was like string, to integer. So let's look at different types of casting we have. String to integer. Now, if we have a string called variable called a and the string is 300, if we print the type of this string, which is a, come here, Python casting.py is going to say string. Now if we had another variable called b and b was 100 and we had answer equal to a plus b, if we have to output the answer is going to be a syntax error. So here we go, Python casting.py. So here we have a type error. We have a type error, and the type error is stating that type error can only concatenate strings, not integers, to strings. So the problem here is we are trying to add 100, which is an integer, to 300, which is a string. So one of the ways to actually convert a string, a string to an integer, is to cast it. So let's say a is 2 and we use the int. Now what's happening here is the int function is turning or is converting the data in variable a to an integer. So now when we print, we have 400 right here. Okay, good. So now we can, let me get this out, let me comment this out. So now we can actually also convert a string, an integer to a string. So integer to string, we have a variable called num equal to 400 is an integer, and we have a statement. Yes, we have a statement called statement equal to I love the number, and I think I'm going to leave it like that. So what I want to do is I want to be able to print out I love the number 400. Now if I go here and say, although we did it in our last video, if I say statements, autocomplete statement and plus 400, plus num, and we output, is going to give us the same issue, a type error. The way to now do this is to convert our num to a string, and the way to do that is to call the string function. So num. So what this does is the string function convert the integer to a string. Now when we run our code, casting, we have I love number 400. I love the number 400. Also, we can cast a float to an integer. And how do we do that? So let's say we have a float a equal to 4.8, and if we check the type, I have to comment this particular code out, and if I try casting, see, float is a string. Oh, I think I still have something being printed out. Where is that? Let's try this again. Yep, good. So float, the data type in variable a is a float. So to convert it to an integer is very simple. You can say a, we are reassigning our casted variable, which is a, this. And so when we output, we have an integer. So this float, sorry, the int function converts the float to an integer. Also, we can convert integers to floats. So integers to floats. We have, let's say, b is equal to 460, and we convert it to float using the float function. Put b inside and print. Let's print the type b. We'll come here, clear Python. I like clearing my screen a lot. Casting. All right, so I think I have to comment this one out. I have to comment that one out. Take it again. Oh, I didn't save, sorry. Take it again. Yeah, so what happened is we had an integer 460 and we converted it to a float, and if you check the type is float. So let's print the variable b. Printing the variable b, we have 460.0. So the 0.0 has been appended by the float function. So this float function converts the integer to a float data type. All right, what else? I think that's that. So you can play with it, you can convert and see what works. One of the best ways to learn is to experiment.